What's up, everybody? It's your boy Kmass. Alright, guys, before we get into the videos, I want to give a shout out to my homie, The Shape. If you guys haven't checked out his videos, you need to go subscribe to him. He's funny as hell. He debunks some of these so-called paranormal guys. Now, some of the guys that he debunks, some of the videos that he talks about, I find them entertaining. I find him extremely entertaining. The reactions that he has to the videos, he pretty much does what I'm doing. He does what I'm doing. Sometimes he is funnier. I'm not. Let's, all right, here. Watch.
Figure right out the other. You know, if you're not getting chased by nuns, you just so happen to stumble upon a crime scene. I mean, I can understand shit happens. So let's dive into no.
Now, guys, I gotta give a shout out though. Shape is who watching his videos inspired me to come and do these videos. I was going to do reactions to. I've been doing reactions to hip hop. I did reactions to movies, and never thought about doing reactions to videos like Nukes, Chills, Slapped Him, or any of the others. I will do some to CJ, and I'll do some to Mo and all them. You know. And before I do any of the videos, I just want you guys to know that I do enjoy watching all their videos. I see them as entertainment. Hell, I even enjoy watching Security 9886, which is a weird YouTube name. And, you know what I mean? I see the entertainment value in them. I see the fake in the fake. And I will call it out, and I'll call bullshit. Now, if I can't tell where it is, or I can't tell what it is, if I could afford it, I would go to every one of these locations and debunk everything they do. Like, all right, put it this way. If I can get down to Savannah, Georgia, I will get a hold of Security 89886. Sounds like a phone number. I will get a hold of him and get him to let me sit up in that graveyard, see if I capture anything. Because honestly, I don't see that little kid running around as a ghost. But, yeah, guys, I want to leave a link to the Shapes page right somewhere right around here, the info card. Click on that info card and go subscribe to the Shape. Trust me, if you want to laugh, you will. The Shape's funny. All right, guys, let's get into the video you guys came to see. This is Slapped Him. This is this one here is Scary Encounters filmed deep in the woods. He just dropped this a day or so ago. Yesterday, I think. And well, when you guys see this, it'll be a couple of days. But anyways, he just dropped this. This is his latest video he dropped. Slapped Him. I like Slapped Him's videos. He has great videos, great commentary, and the fact that he says in his videos sometimes, you make the decision. Is it real or not? All these guys that are doing these videos is kind of the same stuff I do. And, let's just get into the video.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slapped Him.
How you doing, Callan?
Today we're looking at some scary encounters that were filmed.
Callan, I'm going to have to hook you up, get on Facebook, but if you watch these videos, are you Slapped Him, or is it a company?
Deep in the woods. But as always, before we dive into these fascinating stories, remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this.
Subscribe to him. Once again, just like with all of them. Waiting for these guys,
in late 2014, Casey Sanders was heading out to the tree stand where he regularly went bow hunting when he had a bizarre encounter. He was shocked to discover a man standing in the creek completely naked. Without getting too close to the man, he begins questioning him.
Are you alone? If I see somebody else, this will not be good.
The man claims that
he just straight up told him, if I see somebody else, I'm going to shoot your ass with a fucking arrow. This is going to be like, what's that movie with Ice Cube, with Ice-T in it called Survival? I can't remember. I think it is called Survival, where they take him, I think it's it is Ice-T. No, I'm not sure. But anyways, they take these homeless people, the rich people take these homeless people, and they sit them in like an island or somewhere, and they use them as game, like as a deer. They send rich people go out and hunt these guys.
He was at an EDM festival, Tomorrow World, when a group of men beat him and robbed him of everything, including his clothes. He says that they then dropped him in the woods in an unfamiliar spot. He claims to have wandered in the forest for 4 days, sucking water off leaves, before coming across the creek and deciding that it made sense to stay near the water source. Casey Sanders is clearly skeptical of the man's story and disturbed by his appearance in the forest. He repeatedly asks the man if anyone else is with him and warns him not to get too close or make any sudden moves. After several attempts to get more information, the nude man finally provides a phone number. Casey Sanders calls the number and arranges for someone to retrieve the man. According to the description of the video, he later walked the man to the nearest street, where someone picked him up. He never found out for sure if the bewildering...
That'd be some crazy shit to come up on, and it'd be some crazy shit to happen. I mean, and they kidnap you and rob you and strip you butt naked and leave you in the woods. That would be just the thing, to be fucked up and then come down off of that and you're in that situation.
The man had been telling the truth. YouTuber Sweet Dreams took to the forest on Independence Day in 2017 to light a few fires.
Before I even watch this, I just want to smack that kid. Sweet Dreams, you need to be knocked out.
Fireworks with a friend. As they dig through their bag of pyrotechnics, they're startled by a high-pitched guttural cry.
Ooh. What the fuck?
They decide to set aside their fireworks to investigate the noise. As
I would too.
As they navigate through the trees, they suddenly stop when they spot what appears to be a large white creature. It's difficult to determine if it's human, animal, or something else. The men quickly run away, lobbing a firework at the terrifying figure.
We get the hell out of here.
They're laughing, so I don't know whether to believe this.
Viewers of the video have suggested that the creature was a Sasquatch, or perhaps just a lost and drugged up human. Whatever the identity of the figure, its appearance deep in the darkness of the forest is a terrifying sight to behold.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay, yeah.
This frequently viewed and highly controversial video posted by a YouTuber by the name of Mr. Gregor begins with a biker strapping a GoPro onto his helmet as he prepares for a ride through the woods. The shot quickly cuts to the middle of the ride as the biker speeds down a woodland path. A moment later, he notices something frightening along the side of the path. A large brown bear.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this video.
He begins pedaling faster in an attempt to escape the terrifying creature.
See, that's the one thing, man. I go hiking, so running up on creatures, man, well, there are bears here in Kentucky, but I'm glad I haven't ran up on any bears or anything while I'm out hiking.
He occasionally glances back and captures footage of the bear following closely behind him. After fleeing for a few minutes, he's stymied by a large branch crossing the path.
Oh.
He quickly jumps from the bike and runs off the trail to hide behind a tree. The bear follows, but thankfully is scared off by the sounds of nearby gunshots.
Oh, that dude got so lucky. Man, I wouldn't stop. I would jump the damn... Well, I can't say what I would do. I would actually... I don't know what I would do, but me personally, I wouldn't have jumped off my bike. I would have went over the branch and kept going.
This harrowing encounter is truly terrifying to watch. However, many have doubted its legitimacy. Some have commented that the bear doesn't look entirely real, as if it's been added to the...
It does look like it's added because the light, the sun shining on the bear's shining from a different angle than the sun shining in the woods.
Video using CGI. In fact, an investigation into Mr. Gregor's background suggests that he may be a film student. The common consensus is that the footage is fake, but many still believe that the terrifying encounter is genuine. We may never know for sure if this man really did face off with a deadly woodland creature.
Yeah, that bear is added in.
YouTube channel EnvyTV is known for posting videos of creepy encounters that people have had in dark and scary places of the world. The channel specializes in footage of Bigfoot.
EnvyTV, I'll have to go check that out because I want to see what the hell a skunk ape is. What's a fucking skunk ape? A yowie? I've heard of yowie. Sasquatch, yes. Yeti, yes. Bigfoot, yes. Skunk ape. Is that just a stinky ape?
Sasquatches, Yetis, skunk apes, and yowies. They believe that this video likely captured evidence of a Bigfoot. Others who have watched the video believe that the creature is more likely a skinwalker or djinn. The video was shot by several men walking in the woods late at night. In the trees, they spot the creature and immediately begin filming. The video is dark and all we can see is the glowing reflection of its eyes watching through the leaves. The men are clearly frightened as soon as they spot the creature. However, things go from bad to worse when they witness the creature's speed. It moves so quickly across the...
That... As close as they were in that kind of footage, I don't know whether to believe it or not. And the fact that... Can't make out the words they're saying anyway.
Frame that the video has to be slowed down to see it properly. The quality of the video isn't great, but there's clearly something eerie hiding in the forest. Is it a Bigfoot, djinn, or something?
And me, it looked like, man, if it is Bigfoot or something, he's back there taking a shit, and they interrupted him. I think I'd chase your ass too if I was out there taking a shit and you come over and start filming me.
Else entirely. With only this grainy video to go on, we may never know what these men encountered on that terrifying night. In this video, recorded and posted by YouTuber Dany Simard, a simple walk through the woods becomes something much more sinister. As Dany Simard is taking a leisurely nature walk, he pans his camera around to record the foliage lining the path. Suddenly, we hear him swear as the camera pans down to the ground along the side of the path. There we see the shiny metal of a gun poking through the leaves. As the camera moves closer, it becomes apparent that the gun and the ground around it are sprinkled with blood. The way the blood shines suggests that it's still wet. We see Dany Simard quickly absconding from...
Yeah, I'd be doing the same thing. Look around, make sure nobody's watching. He's filming with his phone. I mean, it's one of those situations where do you turn the camera off to call 911 or do you keep filming in case something happens and you need that footage?
From the scene, clearly unnerved by what he's just uncovered. He believes that he may have stumbled on the side of a murder.
Shotgun
It isn't clear what he does after making this gruesome discovery, but his decision to get far away from the weapon was probably a wise one.
I saw shotgun shells. This could have been a setup scene.
YouTuber Freddy Z was not prepared for the scary encounters that he would face when making an innocent video for his YouTube channel. He and a companion set out into the woods one night looking to capture and document some of the creepy crawly creatures that come out when things get dark.
There's some other stuff that comes out when things get dark too. It's creepy people. You ever heard the song, "The Freaks Come Out at Night"? The freaks come out.
After hunting for a while, the pair hadn't had much luck, so they decide to call it a night. In the video, we see them beginning to document the few insects they did manage to find that night, when they suddenly hear the sound of a nearby branch snapping.
Frogs.
The camera pans up towards the source of the noise. The camera's light reveals what appears to be a wolf man peering out from behind a nearby tree.
Something was looking around that tree.
The two boys quickly bolt away from the creature. We hear them discussing what it was they saw, but
something was out, but as far as the Wolfman, if it's anything like myth and people have explained, or like TV or anything, wouldn't it chase them?
They're unable to come up with an answer. Did Freddy Z really capture evidence of a werewolf stalking in this forest?
I don't know how real that is, but you know, I'd have to actually go and watch all their other videos and see if they capture anything else like that.
Meter Addison had apparently been hearing stories about the scary encounters that others had been having near the Umatilla Reservation in the Pacific Northwest United States. She comments that she's finally getting to hear what everyone else has been talking about. As she and a few men walk near the edge of the forest, a terrifying noise suddenly shatters the silence of the night.
That sounds like a laugh I've done before.
The noise sounds like a burst of loud, eerie laughter echoing through the trees.
Could be a hyena.
The sound comes every few seconds at irregular intervals.
It's the Joker!
So what could be making such a sound? Commenters have suggested a hyena or coyote, but others insist these animals sound nothing like the laughter in the video. Other suggestions have ranged from Bigfoot to witches haunting the area near the reservation.
Or it could be somebody out there having fun.
Meter Addison and her companions try to mimic the sound to call out the entity, but receive no reply.
The hell, that wasn't mimicking?
The forest eventually quiets down, but the group is still too frightened to go any further into the woodlands to further investigate the evil laughter.
Chicken shits.
Before we get to that #1 spot and take a look at a truly terrifying missing persons discovery, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on channel notifications. That way you'll be completely updated about all our latest content.
Alright.
In October 2016, James Rankin posted this unsettling clip to his YouTube channel, Dateline 420.
I think I've seen this video
When Rankin
before.
was walking through the woods near Huntington, New York, he wasn't anticipating any scary encounters. After all, he had hiked these woods numerous times, as he states in the video. However, on this day, he found something truly spine-chilling. Attached to numerous trees in a small area of the woods, he
video.
spots over 24 missing person posters in
I'm not sure who it was that showed the video, but I've seen this before.
plastic sheet protectors. Each poster featured a different person, and the locations where the people went missing
I think Chills played this video once.
spanned the entire United States.
Look at that. These are just the ones that I've gone and close up.
After investigating the area more closely, Rankin also found a dirty blanket and canned food. Most disturbingly, he came across what appeared to be a cage made out of tree branches.
As if to make a cage.
Cage? No.
Or a shelter.
Yeah,
Or
shelter
a
maybe.
lean-to. Or a trap.
In the video, Rankin is clearly disturbed by his encounter. He theorizes that the spot he's discovered was a shrine erected by a serial killer to memorialize his victims. He was so disturbed by his discovery that he reported it to local police, who agreed it warranted investigation. They later informed him that the landowner claimed the shrine was set up for a Halloween party, but Rankin is skeptical. He believes that the detectives wanted to downplay the find and used the approaching holidays as an excuse to mask the activities of a dangerous predator. I'll throw this one out to you. What do you think? Have you seen this footage before? Could it really just be a Halloween attraction?
Could be a cover-up.
Let me know what you think in the comments section below.
If you want more
Alright, guys. Anyways, now, I don't know if any of that's real or if any of it's fake. I did... some seems kind of... you could tell, like, the bear, that was fake. I mean, that was CGI. If you look at it real close, you could see it. But, guys, all in all, entertaining videos, great commentary. Go subscribe to their channel, subscribe to mine, follow me, and install TubeBuddy. Alright guys, thanks for watching.